Look at that. 6 o'clock already, and we haven't even sold so much as a third. I guess this is it. Don't even bother showing up for work tomorrow.
You mean?
You can't mean.
What? What don't I mean? I mean we're closed. Forget it.
You can't!
Kaput! Extinct! I'm closing this god and customer forsaken place for good.
Mr. Mushnick?
What?
Forgive me for saying so. Has it ever occurred to you that maybe what the firm needs is to move in a new direction?
I'll tell you what the firm needs.
What Steve was trying to say is, well, we talked about it and we both agreed. Seymour, why don't you run it back and bring up that strange and interesting new plan you've been working on? You see, Mr. Mushnick, some of those exotic plants Seymour's been tinkering around with are really unusual. And we were both thinking that maybe some of his strange and interesting plants prominently displayed and advertised would attract business.
I'm afraid it isn't feeling very well today.
There! Now isn't that bizarre?
At least. What kind of weirdo plane is that, Seymour?
I don't know. I think it's some kind of flying trap, but I haven't been able to identify it. So I gave it my own name. I call it an Audrey 2.
After me?
I hope you don't mind. You see, sir, if you put a strange and interesting plant like this here in the window, well then maybe...
Maybe what? Do you realize how ridiculous you sound? Just because you put a strange and interesting plant in the window doesn't mean people are going to suddenly...
Excuse me, I couldn't help noticing that strange and interesting plant. What is it?
It's an Audrey 2!
I have never seen anything like it before.
No one has.
Where did you get it?
Well, you remember that total eclipse of the sun a couple of weeks ago? I was walking in the wholesale flower district that day. And I passed by this place where this old Chinese man, he sometimes sells me weird and exotic cuttings. Because he knows, you see, that strange plants are my hobby. He didn't have anything very unusual there that day. So I was just about to, walk on by. When suddenly, and without warning, there was this... It got very dark, and there was this strange humming sound, like something from another planet. And when the lights came back, this weird plant was just sitting there. Just stuck in, among the zinnias. I could have sworn it hadn't been there before, but the old Chinese man sold it to me anyway. For $1.95.
Well, that's an unusual story and a fascinating plant. Oh, I may as well take $50 worth of roses while I'm here.
$50?
$50?
$50?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Can you break 100?
Well, you see, there's a funny story about that because we just happened to, close the register for today.
Oh, well then I'll just have to take twice as many then, won't I?
Twice as many?
Twice as many?
Twice as many?
Yes, sir. Audrey, darling, would you please get this? Fine gentleman, $100 worth of our finest Red American Beauty roses.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. They say, work of art by Seymour Krelbold.
Me?
That is a masterpiece.
It's peculiar.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir, that is one strange and interesting plant.
Quick, don't just stand there. Put that plant out. What do you call it?
In Audrey 2.
Put Audrey 2 back in the window where the passerbyers can see it. My God, I never would have believed it. My children, I'm taking us all out to dinner.
Oh, I'd love to, Mr. Mushnick, but I've got a date.
A date? With that same no-goodsnick? Audrey, you don't need a date with him. You need Major Medical. He ain't a good, clean kind of boy.
He's a professional.
What kind of professional rides a motorcycle and wears a black leather jacket?
He's a rebel, Mr. Mushnick, but he makes good money. And besides, he's the only fellow I got. Enjoy dinner. Good night, Seymour.
Night, Audrey.
Poor girl.
Are we still going out to dinner?
You're not going anywhere, Trailborn. You're gonna stay right here and take care of this sick plant. How come it's fading all the time?
I told you it's been giving me trouble. It just wilts like this. The Audrey, too, is not a healthy girl.
Well, between you and me, neither is the Audrey one.
If only I knew what breed it is, what genus, but I can't find it anywhere.
Well, Trailborn, my advice to you, figure it out and fast. Look what this exotic little beauty did for our business.
I know.
So you're gonna stay right here and nurse this sick plant back to health. I'm telling you.
I know.
You do?
I do.
So fast! Good night.
Oh, Tui, I don't know what else to do for you. Mr. Mushnick and Audrey, they just met you, but I've been going through this with you for weeks. Grow and wilt. Spurt and flop. Are you a sickly little plant, or just plain stubborn? What is it that you want? What is it that you need? I've given you sunshine. I've given you dirt. You've given me nothing but heartache and hurt. I'm begging you sweetly. I'm down on my knees. Oh, please grow for me. I've given you plant food and water to sip. I've given you potash. You've given me zip. Oh God, how I miss you. Oh God, how you tease. Now please grow for me. I've given you southern exposure to get you to thrive. I've cut you back hard like I'm supposed to. You're barely alive. I've tried you at levels of moisture, from desert to mud. I've given you growing and mineral supplements. What do you want from me? Blood? Ow! Darn roses? Darn thorns? Don't see me. Hey, Dewey, look what I did. Hey, you opened up. I wonder what made you do that. I think I know what made you do that. Well, I guess a few drops couldn't hurt. Only as long as you don't make a habit out of it or anything. I've given you sunlight. I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy. Lest I open a vein. I'll give you a few drops, if that'll appease. Now please